The thing to remember is that the unconscious mind is choosing the position of your body, the breath rate of your body, so on and so forth, for a very functional reason. Yeah, it's choosing it for a very functional reason based on the information, the sensory information, or the lack of sensory information that it has at the time. And that will ultimately exist within a much wider vortex than our conscious awareness can possibly hope to hold. And so if my unconscious brain has chosen a particular breath pattern for me, I can trust that there is a reason why that is the case. There is a functional reason why that is the case. And me overriding that with a conscious breath pattern that has been layered on top of that as part of how an ideal breath should be in a particular situation disregards that decision of my unconscious brain. Yeah. And my unconscious brain is working with me as I am now in the position that I am in, choosing the most adaptive and efficient response for me right now. And chances are what I'm choosing consciously for my breath is coming from a place of being told how the breath should be in a particular circumstance. That is a very general discussion of breath. Yeah. And for the most part also relates to respiratory breath as we understand it from a lung level. So what I mean by that is if you've been in the valve workshop that we did the last couple of days, or the foot valve movement sessions, we talked about the valves or the diaphragms of the body, and they are essentially what regulate respiration and pressure within the body. They're also in charge of fluid movement in the body. And so when we're functioning parasympathetically, all of those diaphragms are working as a whole. Yeah, they're all working as a unit. And there's lots of different forms of respiration happening. Digestive respiration, fascial respiration, the organ respiration, so many different things happening. And so overall, respiration as we understand it from the lungs becomes a part of that system. When we move into sympathetic, that becomes segmented and compartmentalized, and lung respiration becomes a thing, becomes much more prevalent as the form of respiration that's really powering the body. But if we consciously are overriding the choices of the unconscious brain as far as breath goes, we do take ourselves into fight flight because it's seen on an unconscious level as threatening to the body. Like I am forcibly changing how it is that my unconscious brain is operating, and that is impeding the overall process or the reason why it's being chosen in the first place.